will join us, and the world will live as one.
Hello everyone and welcome on this wonderful Sunday afternoon. We are All People, All Truths House of Enlightenment. My name is Corinna Leah. I am the PR director here. We are a spiritual, non-religious center by and for the LGBTQ community. One of those A's stands for our allies, who we appreciate dearly, and without their support would not be able to be where we are today. We teach levels of human consciousness as well as universal law. Importantly, love, kindness, peace, as well as mindfulness to help maintain these values and to become the best version of yourself. Our overall goals are social justice and peace, as well as the spiritual transformation of humankind, and lifting and supporting our queer community. We have many programs developed, one of them being Dawn's House, which includes support for those experiencing addiction, sexual abuse, domestic violence, as well as housing for youth who have been driven out of their homes. For queer youth, it is an extra struggle when experiencing homelessness, as there are many options that are a lot more accessible to hetero youth. There's a lot more challenges that go into being in that environment when you are queer. And we also have housing for transitioning adults, and support groups, classes, and workshops. We have a overall global vision that includes developing community centers as well as alliances to spread these teachings of love and peace. We also have a clergy house and seminary, as well as a clergy alliance, again, to share our loving peace. We also have our website. If you are able and feel drawn to donate, our website is apathoe.com. We have our red donate button, and also we are looking for help and volunteers on all levels. We are jumping into our fundraising to make all of these things a reality to help as many people as possible. And we would appreciate your support in any way that you are able. We hope you enjoy our service. Now time for our grounding meditation with Pastor Don.
Hello everyone, welcome, welcome. Can I have everybody stand up with me? Feet shoulder width apart, ground your feet down, stand up nice and straight, close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in and let it out. One more in and let it out. Now I want you to imagine, as far up above your head as you can imagine, the brightest light. And I want you to imagine that it is coming down slowly towards the tip top of your head. Just watch it come down, and as it enters the top of your head, imagine that pure white light just filling up all the cells in your body as it continues to go down through the center of your body. Now through your neck, your chest, your abdomen, and as it finds way to the base of your spine, I want you to you see it turn into a beautiful red sphere. This is your root chakra. And I want you to feel the warmth of it and feel that sphere and see it just turning and feel that energy there. Now I want you to allow that root chakra to send roots down both of your legs, down through your thighs, through your shins, the base of your feet, the floor of this building. And as these roots hit Mother Earth, I want you to allow them to go in any direction they choose. Because these roots know exactly what you need and where you need them to go. Start feeling the strength of these roots and the groundedness. Just feel the energy of strength and peace and stillness. Take a nice deep breath in and let it go. And just feel all the energy in your being and the strength that you feel now. Know that you can do this at any time, anywhere, when you feel a little scattered or just need that grounding feeling and centeredness. You can close your eyes and just go through this process real quickly, and it will get you grounded and centered. You can open your eyes. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Now time for our invocation with Pastor Jan and Donna.
Good morning, APATH, both in person and online. I'm so grateful to have you here with us again today. I am very grateful for your continuing presence. And this is the time in our service where we call upon all that is, the creator, the energy, the source of all that is, in addition to our energy here in this room and to everyone watching online, and of course those that might tune in later on demand. So we call upon all this energy to heal and send love to the people first that we know, that we're connected to wherever they are on planet Earth. Then next to our LGBTQ plus community that we don't know necessarily all over the globe. And then last but not at all least, we send energy and love and healing and peace to everyone in the world, regardless of who they are, who they love, where they live, what they believe, what they look like. It doesn't matter. We send love and healing to everyone in the world. And we also send peace and love and healing to all the war zones and all the destruction going on from climate change, from the weather, from natural disasters, and from everything else going on in this chaotic world that we live in. So we'll spend the next few minutes doing this one section at a time. And I'll start out, and then everyone in turn can call out their friends, their family, the people they know that are connected with around the globe so that we can send love and healing to them. And we do this at the end after we've gone through all the different sections. Then we'll do some drumming, and we will have a drum circle, a short one, so that we can focus our energies and send love and healing to all the people that and circumstances that we have called out. So I'll begin. Please, please, please send love and healing to my daughters, Dawn and Julie. To all of my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren and my brother and his wife and children and their children and my parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles that have crossed over long before today. And to all those connections that I have around the planet that I have met and either stayed in touch with or lost touch with over the years, but that doesn't mean they're not within my warm circle and in my heart. Please send love and healing to everyone I know, with a little extra for my friends that have lost their adult children and or their spouses. Additionally, please love and healing for my good friend Diane Wolcott Watson, who recently suffered a stroke, for Diane Jarvis Holcomb, one of our pastors, whose health is not very good right now, and another one of our pastors, Teresa West, who is also suffering some ill health right now. Please join me in sending love and healing to them as we begin to drum at the end of our invocation. Now, if each of you will just call out the people that you know or the circumstance so that we can include them in our invocation, please begin.
Healing and love to my friend Brandy and her daughter.
For Brandy and her daughter.
For my kids, Jada, Noah, and Nico, and so they can hopefully find a way to be with Noah and Nico for Christmases.
For Jada, Noah, and Nico, and for love to find a way for the family to be with Noah and Nico over the holidays. Brendan? For Brendan?
For my friend Eli.
For Eli?
For my daughter Elena.
For Elena?
For Skylar, Lexi, and Oakley.
For Skylar, Lexi, and Oakley?
My good friend Ashley.
For Ashley?
For my sister Dee Dee and her health.
For Dee Dee and her health?
For my neighbors,
For Ree's neighbors?
For my kids and grandkids.
For Donna's children and grandchildren, including her newest one, little Stevie. Are there more? Okay, let's move on to our LGBTQIAA plus community and light some candles. Pastor Donna, if you'll come up and help me, I would greatly appreciate that. So let's start out with our lesbian sisters all over the planet. And our gay brothers. And our bisexual siblings. And our transgender siblings. And our queer and questioning siblings. You missed one.
thank you.
And our intersex and intersectional siblings. And our angel allies, whom without, I don't know what would happen to us, we might all cease to exist, because we get their love and support every day of our lives, and I'm so grateful, we all are, that we have them as part of our community.
This one might come right, okay.
Okay, and the red candle, please, for peace and love and healing throughout the world. The brown candles, one for love and one for peace. And the 5 purple candles, one for Gaza, one for Israel, one for the hostages, one for Ukraine, and one for Russia. Now let us join together and send energy while we drum to all of those that we've called out and everybody on the planet. Let's send them love and healing and peace energy. Let's drum. Chris, can you give us a heartbeat?
I just might have problems that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Call me when you need to call me. Oh, come on. Call me. Call me.
Thank you. Now time for our chakra teaching with Pastor Donna.
Thank you, that was beautiful, you guys. So, okay, so our chakras, we've done a lot with them over the months. Little review, they are our energy centers all through our body. We have 7 main ones. I light each candle so we can focus on that chakra. Start with our root chakra, which is at the base of our spine. Red, it's our foundation. Second one is our sacral. It's a couple inches below our belly button. It is our creativity and our emotions. Solar plexus. A couple inches above our belly button. It is all about our personal power. The fourth one is our heart chakra. Right in the center of your chest. Above. Chakra. It's light blue. Right here at the tip of your collarbone. Communication. 6, or third eye. Right between your eyebrows. It's indigo. Inspiration. Knowing. The 7th. Chakra, just violet. It's the tip top of your head, and it is our connection to our higher self, whatever that might be to you. So if you'll close your eyes and just feel the energy from each chakra. Each chakra works on its own for whatever its purpose is. Each one has its several purposes that it holds dear. But they're also a system. All 7 of them work together in unison, strengthening each other. Strengthening you as you work on centering them, aligning them, and as you work on each individual chakra getting it in alignment, and your entire chakra system as a team. These chakras will heal you. They are very powerful, each individual and as a team. get yourself really centered. And then you move up to the sacral, orange, emotions, creativity. And as you get this one in alignment, you will begin to be able to create abundance on more of a spiritual level. Go up to the next one, your solar plexus, yellow. Add your personal power. When you get this in alignment, you will start believing in yourself and getting to know you on a different level and begin to know your personal power. Moving up to the fourth, your heart chakra, green. As you get this chakra in alignment, your being will open up to love and forgiveness and acceptance for yourself and for all those around you. Fifth, your throat chakra, the tip of your collarbone. It's light blue. As you get this chakra in alignment, you will begin to communicate like you've never communicated before. Truthfully, openly, trusting what you're saying is your truth, and being able to stand in that truth. Sixth chakra, your third eye, up here between your eyebrows. It's indigo, and it is about your spirituality, your guidance, being able to see, hear, listen, to know what your choices are and to help make them. The tip top of your head is your crown chakra. It's violet. And this is your knowing. When you have this in alignment, you will know what you should be doing in life. You will have guidance. You will hear your guidance, and you will trust it and be able to follow that without any doubts. So take a nice deep breath in and let it go, and just feel the energy all the way up from your root to your crown chakra, and feel the healing that is taking place in every area of each chakra right now. Feel that healing energy going on. And just let it continue to do so. Take a nice deep breath in and an audible exhale. You can open your eyes. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Pastor Donna. Now time for our level up with Pastor Jeff.
Hello again, APATH. As usual, stay tall. So, what shall I teach you about today? Hopefully something wonderful. So let's talk a little about quantum physics. Quantum physics is the study of energy and matter. And as you may or may not know, everything on planet Earth is made up of 99.99999999999999999% matter. And quantum physics says that because energy is such a great portion of everything that is, and the matter is such a little teensy-weensy portion, that in quantum physics it is believed that matter, that tiny smidgen of matter in everything that is, actually converts to energy because it's overtaken by the energy. So it's safe to say that everything on the planet is made up of energy. And quantum physics actually proves the things that spirituality, particularly us, teach on a regular, ongoing basis. So it is the link somewhere between religion that's way out there that we don't practice, and science, which is way out in the other direction from religion. In spirituality, we don't practice or preach any doctrine. We don't abide by or connect to or take as our beliefs the religious doctrines of the world. And it's fine if you do, and it's fine if you don't. What we do here at APATH is we take the non-religion and we teach universal laws, levels of consciousness, love, healing, kindness, peace, how to be the best version of yourself, how to make yourself the best version on every level. Now, how does quantum physics fit into that, right? Well, the simple truth is that because we're all energy, everything, my elbow, your glasses, your beard, your shoes, that chair, this carpet, these speakers, everything on you, everything you see and touch and use in your life all day long and see as you're driving down the road, your car, the table, every single thing is energy. And what is energy? It's electrons, neutrons, and protons that come together and create this spark or this frequency that we know is energy. So atoms keep moving like this. They only go forward and backward. They never go sideways like that. They always go forward and backward. And as they're doing this, they create a frequency or a vibration. And the way that we can tell what level anything vibrates at is to measure that vibrational frequency. So, for example, if we're in a terrible space, guilt and shame, guilt is 20 in the vibrational field of energy. It vibrates at a level of 20. Now, peace is 600 to 699. Enlightenment is 700 to 1,000. Just as a comparison, in that vibrational field, guilt, 20. Shame, 50. Grief, 75. Love, unconditional love, 500. Joy, 540. Peace, 600. Peace is the threshold of enlightenment. It's the place you have to get to before you can become enlightened. And what is enlightenment? Well, I don't know what it is to you, but I know what it is to me. So to me, becoming our authentic, true self. The best and highest version of ourselves that we can possibly be. I believe that this takes many lifetimes. I believe this is my 19th lifetime, so I kind of suck because I can't get it right yet, apparently. So I believe that we keep coming back until we get it right. And you can believe that or not believe that, that's okay, it's your personal choice. My personal choice is to believe that I'll keep coming back until I get it precisely correct and I can reach that level of enlightenment so that I can go on. And what do I think happens after that? I believe that we become one with the universe or the source of all that is. I believe that we merge our consciousness, our collective consciousness merges, and that's what we call the universe. So quantum physics proves this beyond any reasonable doubt. It's scientific proof that our brains store everything that we know. And let me back up just a little teensy bit. First of all, our thoughts. Our thoughts create our destiny, and how does that happen? So we think something, and our thoughts have vibrations of their own depending on what kind of thoughts they are. If they're thoughts of guilt and shame, then they're way down there in the toilet of the earth, and the vibrational level is very, very low, and you're in a really dark, sad, ugly place when those thoughts are down there. You might have some thoughts about some past trauma. Maybe you're currently living in an environment that is not good for you, that drags you down every day, that you allow to drag you down every day, so that you're in that dark, dark, dark space. So those thoughts are going to attract their exact likeness, their own vibration. So if you're vibrating at a 20 thought, a vibrational level of 20 because you're feeling guilty of whatever it is in your life that you think you should feel guilty about, then what are you going to attract? You're going to attract that exact likeness. So you're going to live in that dark space because whatever is at that vibrational level of 20, which is guilt, you're going to attract to you. So what happens? Your feelings of guilt, your thoughts of guilt will attract more guilt. It's a vicious circle. You're caught between a rock and a hard place. You go round and round and round, and the more you feel guilty, the more you feel guilty. And you can't seem to get out of it. It's like that rat race where you're in a maze and you're just running around in circles and you can't get out of it. And the only way to get out of it is to increase your vibrational thought level. Change the way you think. And that's what quantum physics says, that you, and only you, can change your thought level. And when you do so, you change your level of consciousness. So the more you raise your vibration, from guilt, getting up to grief would be an improvement of 55 points on the level of vibrational scale. So if you could get up to love 500, how do you do that? How do you instantly get up to a 500 if you're floating around down there feeling horrible about whatever you did in your life? Well, go pick up a dog. The wag of a dog's tail, that's a vibrational level of 500. If you grab a hummingbird, their wings are the same thing. The sound of birds singing, a cat purring, those all are unconditional love and vibrate at a level of 500. Get yourself next to a person that clearly exudes love. That person is floating around in the unconditional love vibrational field right there. Go stand next to them, talk to them, put your hand on their shoulder. Hang out with them, try to understand where they are and ask them for their hope to get you there. People that are 500 and above will always help you do whatever it is that you need. They'll empower you. They won't enable you. They won't do things for you, but they will lead you or show you how you can do it for yourself. So quantum physics proves specifically that our consciousness For example, when we die, everything is in our brain. Our thoughts become our experiences, because whatever we think, that's what's going to happen. When we think it enough, we draw it to us. Our vibrational level draws it right to us, and you begin to see it. So your thoughts and your experiences together constitute your beliefs. That's where your beliefs come from. Is whatever your thoughts are and whatever your life experiences are, they come together and form your beliefs. And then your beliefs form your behaviors. Your beliefs control how you act every day. So if you believe that partying is the answer, then you're gonna woo-hoo, party every day, and everything else can just kind of go to hell in a handbasket. Because you're not caring about other things, you're caring about, in the moment, having the fun that you call fun, and you're partying. And I'm not suggesting that that's what you do, but that's what we might do, some of us. So if you're living in that vibrational mode where your level of happiness comes from alcohol, drugs, whatever that choice is to make yourself feel better, that doesn't mean that you're raising your level of consciousness. Although there are gurus that have come before us that say lots of drugs do actually increase your level of consciousness, and because I'm not a drug person, I don't have an opinion on that. I don't agree nor disagree that certain kinds of drugs, hallucinatory drugs, can raise your level of consciousness, but I do agree that they certainly can make you feel like you have raised your level of consciousness. I just don't know from personal experience if that's actually true. But I believe that people using those hallucinatory drugs do have that experience of a higher self. Whether it's authentic or not, I'm not going to know, at least not in this lifetime. But those of you that might know could share that information with me, and I'd be happy to listen to you. In any case, that level of consciousness that is created from our thoughts, our experiences, our beliefs, our behaviors, that's how we arrive on our level of consciousness. Wherever we are on the scale, that's what takes us there. And quantum physics proves that exactly, because everything is energy, everything has a vibration. Because it's energy, it can't not have a vibration, and everything is mapped out, and we can measure that vibration with simple kinesiology. You know, the old finger test, the muscle test. We can literally test every single thing on the planet and find out what the vibration is of anything anyone says, of anything ever written, of songs that are sung, of the chair, of my brain, of anything. We can tell who's telling the truth and who's not, what is the truth and what is not. We ourselves are a human lie detector, because everything on the planet is energy. And kinesiology teaches us a simple method of how we can determine what is false and what is true, because it's either positive or negative, everything on the planet, because it's all frequency, it's all energy. So the gap, the missing link in the world, or so people think, is the space between spirituality and science. But quantum physics is science, and it proves 100% that we are all energy, that we all vibrate, and that we all can accomplish whatever it is we set our minds to. Quantum physics proves that in our brain is stored all of our thoughts, all of our feelings, all of our life's experiences, all of our beliefs, and all of our behaviors. It's the best computer on the planet. The human computer is called the brain. And In quantum physics, it proves, because it tracks that energy when we die, and it proves that that energy of our brain continues to exist. That collective experience from our whole life then merges with the collective consciousness that quantum physics absolutely, beyond any doubt, proves exists. Now, some people call that God. Some people call that collective consciousness the source. Some people call it the universe. Collective consciousness are really good words to describe it. And science calls it collective consciousness. It's that energy level of the collection of all humans that has ever existed. When they die, it's where that energy goes to, this unknown place. Is it heaven or hell? No, not in quantum physics. There is no heaven or hell. There's no such thing in science. It's in La La Land, let's call it La La Land, where it exists. We don't know what the name of that place is, but the collective consciousness of all living things that have passed on before us, that's what it's made up of. I take that, my understanding of that means that that's why when I set my mind to something, I feel like the universe is conspiring to give me that thing. Whenever I decide I'm gonna do this, or I want this, and then I set a hardcore personal intention, and I'm mindful of it, and I practice that intention all day long, every day. I keep it in my thoughts, I think it over and over and over again, and the key, and this is where the magic starts and ends. Without it, you won't attract anything. You will not manifest squat, unless it's by accident. A lot of manifestation is by accident, by the way, because we keep manifesting whether we know it or not, whether we believe it or not, because we draw to us everything that our vibrational level is. So we draw that same thing to us. You know that parking spot that magically gets right in the top front spot at the mall as you're pulling up because you're thinking parking spot, and there it is? Yeah, you manifested that, but you might manifest it without even knowing it. So when you manifest, quantum physics says that, we're going to keep on doing it no matter what we do. But we can manifest everything in life that we want to manifest because the universe, in fact, will conspire to make it happen for us. We don't do it just ourselves, but we're the cause of it. Once we determine that we're going to commit to the one thing, maybe I want to learn to be a ballerina, and I can't dance. I have no rhythm and I have no grace. And I decide that I am going to change all that. I'm going to be a ballerina. And I think it every day. I write it on my mirror. I am a ballerina. I am a ballerina. I have a note that pops up in my phone. I set a reminder so it pops up in my phone 20 times a day. I am a ballerina. Pretty soon I'm going to be moving more gracefully. Just because my mind is taking over and changing my body. That's what happens. We've talked before at great depth about our pain body and how our body takes over our emotions. It encapsulates them and keeps them, and our body might be painful. It might have diseases. It might do whatever it does. It carries around our life experiences, all our conditioning from childhood on, everything that our culture and our family and our teachers and our professors, everything everybody fed into us, we carry around in our body. Our body thinks it's our mind. It thinks it's our mind. It's part of our mind, but it's not our mind. But it wants to identify as our mind, and it wants to control us. And as soon as we start not letting it control us, it fights against us. It does stuff to make us bow down to it and do what it wants us to do. For example, I recently got some lab results that said I'm vitamin B12 deficient. from my amazing weight loss journey. So, you know, I got to bulk up on the Bs now, and the B12 especially. So I have set my mind to create more B12 in my body and to just be B12 plentiful and abundant. And of course, I've gone back to eating red meat so that I can help that happen, and I'm taking supplements and getting ready to start some B12 shots. So I'm doing all these things to give me the B12, but at the same time, that has caused, that B12 deficiency has caused a number of symptoms that I've been suffering for the last couple of months. One thing is I'll get dizzy. I'll get nauseous. I'll have shortness of breath. I even had some heart palpitations. I thought, what the heck is going on here? So of course I went to the doctor to find out. And after a series of every test on the planet, then we find out it's vitamin B12. I've lost 83 pounds. And in that, I didn't get enough nutrients that my body was used to getting. And one of those things is I stopped red meat. So all of a sudden my body was screaming, meat, we need meat. And I wasn't giving it to it. So eventually that took its toll, and it started screaming at me in a bunch of physical ways because I did not give it the proper nourishment that it needed. So it, you know, took blood tests and what have you, a series of different things, one at a time, of course. So it would drag it out. So that we could figure out what the heck it was that was going on. I kind of self-diagnosed it a week before they did the blood test. I said, okay, this is some nutritional deficiency. This is not everything the doctors were saying. They wanted to put me on a heart monitor, do a whole bunch of stuff. I said, no, this has got to be nutrition. And turned out I was exactly right. I said, I think it's B12 and maybe the rest of the Bs. I don't know, but it definitely has to do with the limited amount of food that I'm eating. So my body started screaming at me because I treated it differently. I didn't let it have what it decided it wanted. I let it have what I wanted it to have because I wanted to change my body. My body had gotten big and fat and unhealthy as I did that, and I didn't want to. I wanted my old body back again before I did the big and fat. And so I had gained. I was trying to gain weight and went way overboard, not intentionally, but I gained almost 100 pounds. And so that was a huge difference, and it, you know, you can put it on a lot quicker than you can take it off. And one of the things that I've done to take it off is create that vibrational level of healing in my head. I had to become the mindset of what I wanted my body to be, what I wanted it to look like and act like and be able to do. I got to the point where some days all I could do was sit. That's how fat I was. My knees, I ripped meniscus in each one. All that fat I was carrying around made me limp. For 3 years I was on a cane. I had a fatty liver. I suddenly became diabetic. My cholesterol shot through the ceiling. My triglycerides shot through the ceiling. And I'm happy to say that right now, today, I've cured all that. I do have the B12 deficiency that I'm working on, but those other things literally have gone away because of the changes that I've made. And how did I start it? I started mentally. I understand and I believe that my thoughts create my experiences. They're my destiny. What comes into my brain comes out and is part of my life. And quantum physics shows us every single day that that's absolutely true. The more we think something and the more excited we get, we have to attach excitement as the emotion attached to it in order to manifest what it is that we want. I tried for a long time to heal myself and be better and do better, and it was a drudgery to me. Oh my goodness, I had to eat stuff I hated, and I couldn't have any more sugar, and I stopped eating meat, and it was a drudgery to me. Every day I was like, ugh, who wants to eat with this stuff? And then I said, I don't care about all that. What I care about is what's going to happen as the end result. What am I going to look like? What am I going to feel like? What do I want to be able to do? My answer to that was, I want to live long, have a wonderful life, be able to jump up and down without collapsing and falling on the floor because my knees won't hold up. I want to be able to walk as many steps in a day as I want to. I used to be a runner. I would love to run. Don't know if I'll ever be able to. I'm hoping that my ripped meniscuses are going to heal themselves, but we'll see. If not, I'm going to have the surgery to have them fixed, but I think I can heal them myself because I did that once and then re-ripped them. And, they'd said, we don't see a rip. Are you sure you ripped them? And I said, yeah, go look at those old x-rays. And so they were completely healed, and then I re-ripped them again. So I'm hoping this time I do better. So I, in my own life, have on multiple occasions healed myself of things that I have created, honestly, myself. And when I come to that realization that, oh my goodness, what have I done? Then I can decide exactly what I want to do, what I want to be like, what I want to act like, what I want to be capable of. And then I can begin that journey. But the key ingredient is not just to think it and be conscious and mindful of it all day long, every day. The key ingredient is the enthusiasm that you attach to those thoughts. So I started saying, woohoo, I'm going to be skinny again. I'm going to be able to run and jump and do all the things I want to do. I'll be able to get out of this chair and have a good life again instead of sitting here all day and getting up to go to the bathroom was an effort. I mean, an effort. I have watch, and it tracks my steps and everything else about my health every day. And I had days, many of them, where I made like 37 steps all day long. Because I went to the bathroom and then back again, and I held it the rest of the day. Because I didn't want to have to get up because everything hurts so much. I mean, honestly, be 110 pounds and gain 100 pounds and do it quickly and see what hurts. Well, it's not about what things hurt, it's about everything hurts, and I don't want to get up today because everything will hurt as soon as I start moving this stuff around. I did not know how to act, having spent my entire life really skinny. For most of my life, I was 88 to 90 pounds. 134 today, I'm happy to say. So I'm not fat, and I'm not skinny. I'm somewhere, in between. Got a lot of saggy skin going on, hopefully. Quantum healing is going to help me do that too. So what is quantum healing? It is, we've all heard of mind over matter. Our parents used to say that. I'm not sure they knew what it was. Maybe some of them did. But mind over matter is simply quantum physics. It's when your mind controls the matter. Your mind, your thoughts control the physical, whatever it is. So it's you drawing stuff to you, it's you attracting stuff, it's you curing yourself, healing yourself, changing your mindset, becoming better, becoming a writer, becoming an engineer, becoming a ballerina, becoming, healthy, becoming skinny, becoming fat. If you're trying to gain weight, I know for years I was trying to gain weight. Because I was so skinny, I always felt like I looked like I just got out of a concentration camp. Because I was like, really skinny. And it was very hard to find clothes that fit. I had to shop in the little boys department because I couldn't shop in the big boys department or the men's department. So it was difficult to find clothes that fit well because I was so skinny, and I tried for years and years and years to gain weight. I didn't quite understand back then how I could have done it easier and better if I'd have just used my mind to do it instead of using my body and trying to eat enough to do it. I didn't get it back then enough. I didn't get it enough. So remember as you go through life that you and your authentic self is completely in control 100% of the time of every single experience you have had or will ever have, every single belief that you have had or will ever have, and every single behavior that you have exhibited or will ever exhibit. It all comes from you. You can search far and wide. You can travel the globe. You can look for your God, your source, your higher power, whatever it is that you're looking for in your life, and you can travel around the world and look for it everywhere. You can look in every religion, you can look in every culture, you can talk to every guru, you can read every book, you can search and search and search, and perhaps find it or not find it, or find parts like I did. It took me a lifetime to travel and find my source, my guide of who I am and how much power and control I have. It took studying all the religions, all the major religions in the world. It took a lot of reading, writing, and arithmetic to figure out that my source is right here. I am everything that I need. I do not need to go outside of myself for anything, for my happiness, for my health, for my well-being, for my beliefs, for my thoughts, for my political opinions. I do not need external things in order to decide who I am and how I am going to live. I only need to go within, because all of the answers that we need lie within us. We connect when we are present, when we live in the present moment. We connect with our higher self, our authentic self, when we learn to just be. And quantum physics proves this every single day on a scientific level that is not disputable. So all the naysayers that say, oh, this spirituality is hokey pokey and that it doesn't work and that it's fake and that it's fake gurus and fake teachers, that's not the truth. The truth of the matter is that it's the real thing. It's the real thing. That everything we need, we are divinely created how we are created. How is it that we have a heart and it functions and it does everything it does, and humankind now knows what that is and how to fix that even when it breaks. We do heart transplants and all kinds of stuff to repair hearts when they wear out, when they become diseased. And we fix them, and that lasts for a very long time. I know people that have had a whole new heart and lived another 25 years, still going strong. So how is that all this stuff that our bodies are capable of doing and being all that it is? It's because we have been divinely created and self-sufficient, and everything that we need, when we turn within, we find exactly what we need. And we can go externally forever and we may or may not find those things that we need. But if we turn to ourselves and we start practicing quantum physics, we can self-heal, we can decide who we want to be, what we want to be, and what we want to feel like, what we want to look like. Hey, I'm living proof. I went from 217 pounds down to 134. So that makes perfect sense to me that we can choose and we can set our minds to doing what we want to do, being who we want to be, attach enough enthusiasm to it, get excited, feel as though you've already done it. You've heard that a gazillion times, and what it means is own it. Own it. I'm going to be skinny. Woohoo! I'm going to have my old body back again, only better. That's my mindset, and guess what? Ta-da! It works. It works. It only took 2 years, but and it was a process, and I'm still going at it because now I've got to build muscle. So it is a process, but we can do what we want to do, even when it feels completely impossible. It's not. There's so many records of people healing themselves with every disease known to mankind, and nothing changed except their mindset. Quantum healing. That's what it is. And we are all, by nature, quantum healers. All we have to do is look within for those answers and decide upon it, set mindful intention, and be enthusiastic about the outcome that you will achieve, and you will achieve it. You have to practice it every day. You have to stay mindful of it. Put it in front of yourself, however you got to do it. Put a big banner over your bed. Write it on your mirror. And start making changes. Make little changes. Change the kind of hand soap you use at your sink. If you hurry up and do the quick finger wash after you go potty, you stick your fingers under the water and run out of the bathroom and think you've washed your hands, pick up that bar of soap. Scrub it up for 30 seconds. Get a nail brush. Scrub up your nails. Start washing your hands of all the dirt in your life, whatever that looks like. Illnesses, hurt back, hurt sore knees, whatever that is. Start it with washing your hand. Make little tiny changes. Keep the word change in front of you and understand what that means in your life. Change, 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 change. You can't say it enough to yourself every day. So begin today by changing and becoming who you want to be. Thank you. Namaste. Please join us for our next song, and remember to stay after for our drum healing afterwards.
Now, Black Puma colors.
I woke up to the morning sky first, baby blue, just like we rehearsed. When I get back off this ground, I shake the leaves back down to the brown, till I'm clean. And I walk where I've been shaded by the trees and meadow green. For about a mile, I'm heading back down to the town in style, with all my favorite colors, yes sir, all my favorite colors, right on. My sisters and my brothers, see them like no other, all my favorite colors. It's a good day to be, good day for me, good day for me. My sisters and my brothers, see them like no other, all my favorite colors. Now take me to the other side, little bitty blue butterflies, and the gray clouds, the wild walls, blue skies. We're gonna fly till I feel alright. I'm gonna go ooh, 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 in the sunlight, ooh, 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 ooh. At least I can say I anticipate the homecoming. on with all my favorite colors. All my favorite colors. My sisters and my brothers, see them like no other. All my favorite colors.
Thank you very much, Ree. Now time for our mindful meditation with Pastor Don.
Thank you. Everybody sit up straight in the chairs. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in and let it go. I want you to just feel the energy throughout your entire body. We've done a lot of chakra work today. Energy, quantum energy healing. So we have created a lot of energy moving throughout our bodies. A lot of healing energy. Feel the energy in your feet. Feel it moving around. Wiggle your toes. Bring that energy up through your ankles and through your thighs. And just feel it move around and the warmth of it. Bring it up through your thighs and feel the warmth. Bring it up through your hips into your torso. Just feel it moving in all directions. And feel the warmth in your abdomen. And move it up into your chest. Feel the swirling energy and warmth all throughout your chest. And let that healing energy go down each arm, all the way down through your hands and to your fingertips. Now let it go up through your neck, through your head, swirling warm healing energy throughout every space, cell, nooks and crannies in all your body parts. Now I want you to take all that energy and just let it go to about a foot outside your body. Imagine a bubble around you about a foot outside your body. And just let that energy swirl all around you and inside you. Almost like a protective bubble around you that is constant and ever healing parts of this earthly world, your body parts, and all of your energetic body parts. Just every part of you. Take a nice deep breath in and feel it. Feel your lungs. And exhale it out. And one more deep breath of really healing energy in. And let it go. And just let this seep in and hold this dear to you throughout the day, throughout the week. Open your eyes. Thank you.
Thank you. Now time for our benediction with Pastor Jim.
Okay, everyone, please rise and repeat after me. Peace to my brothers.
Peace to my brothers.
Peace to my sisters.
Peace to my sisters.
Peace to my siblings.
Peace to my siblings.
Peace to the whole world.
Peace to the whole world.
And peace to me.
And peace to me.
Namaste. Go in peace and please manifest what you will. And now our next song, Here Comes the Sun.
Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long and cold and lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. Little darling, smile is returning to their faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, sun, sun. Sun, 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 here it comes. Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. It's alright.
Woo! Thank you. Please join us for our drum circle. Chris.